Here's a number that can make you feel rich or make you feel like a failure, and most of the time it lies to you either way. Your net worth by age. You've seen the charts. By 30, you should have saved this much. By 40, that much. By the end of this video, you'll know the honest truth about those benchmarks and the one thing that actually predicts where you're really headed. So let's be honest about what net worth even is, because the phrase sounds bigger than the idea. Your net worth is simply what you own minus what you owe. Add up everything of value: the cash in your accounts, your savings, your investments, the equity in a home if you have one. Then subtract every debt: the credit cards, the student loans, the car note, the mortgage. Whatever's left is your net worth. One honest number that cuts through all the noise about how you're supposedly doing. And that's exactly why people love the net worth by age charts. They promise a simple scoreboard. Just find your age, glance at the number, and instantly know whether you're winning or losing. The problem is that those benchmarks are mostly noise. They blend together a software engineer in an expensive city and a teacher in a small town, someone who inherited money, and someone who started with nothing, a person with no kids, and a person raising 3. They average all of that into one tidy figure and hand it to you as if it means something about your life. Mostly it does one of two things. It makes you feel falsely safe, so you coast when you should be building. Or it makes you feel hopelessly behind, so you panic, or you just quietly give up. Neither of those feelings is useful, and neither one is based on your actual situation. And here is the quietly cruel part. The very same chart can mislead two different people in opposite directions on the exact same day. A high earner who is drowning in lifestyle debt reads it and feels wonderful. A careful saver in a cheaper town reads it and feels like a failure. One number, two completely wrong conclusions. So here's the shift that changes everything. The thing that actually predicts your financial future isn't your age. It's your savings rate and time. How much of what you earn you quietly keep, and how long you let it grow. That's it. Those two things outrun age every single time. A 25-year-old who saves 20% of her income will sail right past a 40-year-old who saves nothing, even though the charts insist the 40-year-old should be way ahead. Age is not the engine. Your savings rate is the engine, and time is the road. Which means the whole game of comparing yourself to strangers your age is a trap. Those strangers aren't living your life, earning your income, or paying your bills. The only fair comparison, the only one that actually helps you, is against your own past self. Are you worth more today than you were a year ago? Is the number moving in the right direction? That is the scoreboard that matters. Stop benchmarking against strangers and start benchmarking against last year's version of you. Let me make this real with two people. Picture two neighbors, both 35 years old, both earning about $60,000 a year. On paper, they look identical. Any net worth by age chart would drop them into the exact same box. Person A spent the last decade spending almost everything he earned. No real savings, a little lingering credit card debt, a car loan. Add up what he owns, subtract what he owes, and his net worth sits right around zero. Not because he did anything dramatic, just because nothing was ever set aside. Person B earned the same $60,000, lived in a similar apartment, drove a similar kind of car. The only difference is that she quietly saved about 15% of her income, roughly $9,000 a year, steadily, automatically, without making it her whole personality. Over that same decade, those contributions added up, and with some modest hypothetical growth along the way, her net worth has climbed well into the low six figures. Same age, same salary, same city. And yet one of them has essentially nothing, while the other has a real growing foundation underneath her. The charts cannot tell these two apart, but their lives are on completely different tracks. And notice what caused the gap. It wasn't a hot stock. It wasn't some secret. It was savings rate and time. One of them kept a slice of every paycheck and let the years do the heavy lifting, and the other simply didn't. That is the whole story. And that is exactly what the age benchmark completely hides from you. Nothing on that chart could ever have shown you the one thing that actually mattered here. How much of each paycheck quietly stayed behind, working year after year. So how do you actually use this? 4 steps. Step 1. Calculate your real net worth today. This is your honest starting line, and you cannot manage a number you have never once looked at. Grab everything you own: checking, savings, investments, retirement accounts, the rough value of a home or a car, and add it all up. Then add up everything you owe: credit cards, student loans, car loans, the mortgage. Subtract that second number from the first. Whatever you get, that is your net worth. It might be a positive number, it might be negative, and either way it is completely fine. It is just where you happen to be standing right now. Almost nobody knows this number off the top of their head, and simply knowing yours already puts you ahead of most people. Step 2. Ignore the age benchmarks and track your own trend instead. Write today's number down and then check it again in 3 months. Then 3 months after that. You are not trying to beat a stranger on a chart. You are watching your own line, quarter after quarter, and asking one simple question: is it moving up? A rising net worth trend, even a slow one, means the machine is working. That quarterly check-in will tell you more than any by age 30 headline ever could. Step 3. Raise your savings rate. This is the one lever you genuinely control, and it matters far more than which investments you happen to pick. You can't force the markets to do anything, and you can't magically triple your salary overnight, but you can decide what percentage of your income you keep. So nudge it up. If you're saving 5%, aim for 8. If you're already at 10, push gently toward 15. Every single percentage point you add is fuel poured straight into that net worth number. Automate it so it happens before you can spend it, and you will barely feel the difference day to day. Step 4. Give it time and let compounding quietly work. This is the part nobody really wants to hear, because it is the least exciting one. Your net worth does not transform in a month, or even in a single year. It builds slowly in the background, and then one day you look up, and the number is genuinely, surprisingly large. Consistency beats timing. The person who saves a steady amount for 15 years, calmly, through good markets and bad, tends to end up far ahead of the person forever waiting for the perfect moment to start. Time is the one ingredient you can never buy back later, so the best day to begin is a plain, ordinary today. So let's bring it home. Net worth is just what you own minus what you owe. One honest number. Those net worth by age charts are mostly noise because they compare you to strangers living completely different lives. Use the rough rules of thumb as loose direction if you like. A common one says roughly your yearly salary saved by around 30 and a few times your salary by your 40s. But hold them very loosely because they are crude averages, not targets to panic over. The thing that actually predicts your future isn't your age. It's your savings rate and time. So calculate your real net worth today. Ignore the age charts and track your own trend. Raise your savings rate a little at a time, and then let the years do their quiet work. A 25-year-old who saves will always beat a 40-year-old who doesn't. And that means it is never too late, and never too early, to start. If this gave you a calmer, clearer way to think about where you actually stand, then subscribe. New plain English money breakdowns every week. Calm, no hype, no get-rich-quick. And one honest reminder before you go. This is general education, not financial advice. Your situation is genuinely your own, so think it through for your life, and consider talking to a qualified professional about the details.